This first thing I wrote a long time ago after jumping on a trampoline, pissed out of my brain, and yeah, that's about just what it's called, trampoline. He took pictures of me as I jumped. 1, 2, 3. I held my knees, and then for a moment was a bad shooting star, a comet in a Kodak flash. Oh yes sir, the boys with their telescopes and the men at Cape Kennedy and the labs above the rocket gardens will stop and catch their breaths as their hearts beat faster. You boys in white jackets observe, yes, observe and be amazed as I crash towards your tiny planet, as I tear up your atmosphere and cascade towards the earth, where I will, in a second, though you never saw me coming, I am a surprise greater than any new brother or sister. Dive face first into and then upturn your sea. Oh, I will push up waves that will tear down skyscrapers. I will flood your homes, boys. Unplug the television. It will rain for 6 years, the ocean will become your sky, and the air will be wet and smell like salt and seaweed. Whales, I swear, will fall and crush schools. Sharks will teethe on the curb of the sidewalk. Tiny neons and angelfish will land in the martini glasses of the rich, who remain above the lifeboats, the sodden and the drowned. Thank you. It's an old-ass talisman poem. These are newer ones. This was written in correspondence to a friend. I don't know if any of you ever had the feeling where you've met somebody in a past life before. You know, you meet someone and you instantly think, I know you. I know you a million times. And this is called Deja Vu, and it's for my partner, Kerry. We barely spoke the first night we met. Heard each other's stories from the crowd around the microphone. You were a gunshot at a record player. I'd heard you before and couldn't place how you stilled me, only to leave without conversation. Diego, meet Frida. Months later, when you first of all grabbed my wrist and we stumbled down that garden hill, I truly knew we'd done all this falling before, unsure when, but certain this wasn't the first kiss we'd kissed, the first touch we pressed to each other's lips. You were familiar and a thrill, a ghost train roller coaster free fall taken as an adrenaline high child on a holiday in Blackpool, a lover from a past life. Your long fingers on my small wrist, yes, my body against yours on a packed dance floor, hips rolling, arms braided, we've moved this way before. Scott, meet Zelda. Your cleverness was an enormity. How much would we teach each other? How much would we discover and uncover? Overcovers and undercovers, we were magnets, so polar but still drawn. Marie, meet Pierre. I'd drive you to distraction while you outwrote me, then burnt me in an asylum. God, I'd do it all again. I'd mourn you struck down in the rain by a carriage, addled by radiation. I would die in a bed I'd spent most of my life in, painting our pictures again and again. Let's see what happens this time. We might have a quieter existence, but no less a tender thing, knowing that when this repeats, we are linked once more, all will be changed. We could be cats or birds, astronauts or children. Regardless, we will still be us. I'd know that smile anywhere. Thank you. So, while I'm riding the love train, I deal mostly in love. Love is my buzz. Love is an awesome thing. Kerry left before me by 6 weeks. And this poem was written at 4 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning, probably nearer, when I arrived home after his goodbye party. And it's called, when an Irish person leaves for America, they call it an American wake. How much drinking we do. So this is called American Wake. The birds are at me with their voices as I walk up the stairs from the rooms where we waked you. You're going, and the trail of love you've left here is smouldering a redness in the dregs of this party. I've sweat the run out of me from dancing, so maybe I'm hungover. There was a bottle of Jemmy drained, clenched in your fist as I crept out. You were a locked thing, pupils blown, smiling like the universe just bloomed in that basement on Mountjoy Square. God, aren't we the luckiest people who ever danced on this planet? I kissed your face, knowing I'd wake up beside you at midday on your third last morning in Ireland. I'd come to you, I swear it. Summer is almost here. The smell of you on me still, as the night air lifts me, the luminescence of the glow stick collar on your neck as I held you, the purr of the chemical light still glowing behind my eyes. There's a photograph in a red camera. I am sporting a whiskey. My jaw unhinged with gaiety, you are looking straight at me, eyes the colour of steep tea before milk. We are laughing. You tell me you've been laughing since you met me. My skirt is a blue silk curtain waving in the dawn breeze like the ocean that's gonna be between us for the shortest of 6 weeks until I join you in San Francisco. You are my captain. Steer us. Let the foam behind us roll to the shore, to the feet of the people we are leaving behind. The bottles we drank from will roll in at their ankles empty, but for the love notes to them, scrawled and kissed, thanking them for being the beacons that would guide us home when our adventure is done. Thank you.